It's what's today? It's Wednesday, December 1st. So it's the third day of Christmas. I missed yesterday. Yesterday should have been the second day of Christmas. Maybe you caught day one on, was it, I guess, Monday. I should have done yesterday, but you know what? I was tired. I went to a high school basketball game, and also I was kind of having second thoughts about this whole thing. I decided, I had thought it would be really fun. I'm doing, I have hardcover copies of my book, Future Widow, and I have signed copies here available that can get to you in time for Christmas. And I thought it would be really fun. I was planning my social media content, do a parody to the 12 Days of Christmas. And then I thought, well, of course I could sing along because wouldn't that be fun? But I was kind of having second thoughts and wondering if I should just scratch the whole sing along thing and just do the, just post the content. But I just happened to talk to a colleague and friend of mine in Germany today. I was on a call with a mutual friend, and the other person joined in. And anyway, she said, "Oh my gosh, I caught your singing of the 12 Days of Christmas the other night. It was so much fun. When's the next one?" And I said, "Oh boy. All right, maybe I will continue." It was probably kind of cringy, but it was fun, so I don't care. And like I said, I never claimed to be good. I just claimed that it was fun. So I am going to do day 3 and day 2 today. Hopefully I won't mess this up. I was practicing a bit. My fingers are super sore again from all the strings. It's a little hard to see the guitar in the picture here because I can't get back far enough, but the strings are steel, I guess. I don't know. They're metal, and they really like dig into your fingers when you press on them. I don't know if you've ever played the guitar, but it takes a while to build up calluses on your fingers so that it doesn't hurt. And I had calluses on my fingers like a couple of years ago when I was actually playing the guitar, and I haven't really played the guitar much in a while. Kind of sits in the living room. My son plays the guitar, and he'll pick up mine, but I actually don't pick it up that often, and I should. Anyway, I'm doing this 12 Days of Christmas not only because I thought it would be a fun way to let you guys know about the signed hardcovers available at Future Widow, but also because I think a lot of people want to know what kind of gift they might be able to get for a friend who may be grieving. And, you might just be really stuck for ideas. And I gave a talk recently about grief allies and how to be a good grief ally. And one piece of that was making some suggestions for gifts, creative ideas that are really helpful, things that I found helpful when my husband Dennis was sick, and after he died. He was sick for 8 months, and we had a tremendous amount of support. And so I learned a lot about how to be a good grief ally. And we got a lot of really creative gifts as well. Plus, I've gotten more ideas since then through my podcast. So I thought that it would be fun to put together a little parody with some gift ideas in the form of the 12 Days of Christmas instead of just, I don't know, posting links or something. So like I said, today's day 3. I'm going to talk about day 2 and day 3 because I skipped yesterday because I chickened out. So anyway, shall we go? Hopefully the mic is going to pick up okay, both the guitar and the singing. Hopefully I don't mess up the chords, etc., etc. Hopefully you have fun watching and maybe sing along wherever you are because it's more fun that way. And yeah, I think it'll be fun. All right, and if you have a Santa hat, put it on too. All right, here we go. Where are we? We're going to be on the 3rd day of Christmas. On the 1st day of Christmas, my. All right, we're going to start again from the top. All right, because a couple of these chords are a little tricky. And when I don't play in a while, I have to check the chords. On the 1st day of Christmas, my good friend sent to me a signed copy of Future Widow. On the 2nd day of Christmas, my good friend sent to me, what did my good friend send to me? Oh yeah. 2 months of Audible and a signed copy of Future Widow. On the 3rd day of Christmas, my good friend sent to me 3 blue apron boxes, 2 months of Audible, and a signed copy of Future Widow. A partridge in a pear tree. All right. So you notice I added days 2 and days 3. So day 2, 2 months of Audible, audible.com, the audiobooks, available actually as part of the Amazon.com shopping platform. You may know about it. It's interesting. I hear from a lot of people who are grieving. Either they read every book they can get their hands on and want more, or they find they just can't sit down and read a paragraph, and focus on that. Sometimes people call it grief brain or widow brain. And so audiobooks can actually be really helpful for a lot of people. You can be walking the dog or driving around or doing your dishes or whatever you're doing and listening instead of reading. In fact, it is on my list to come out with an audiobook version of Future Widow. A couple of people, well, more than a couple, several people have asked me for it because they didn't actually want to sit down and read, but they wanted to hear the story. Excuse me. I will get to the audiobook. I'm not quite sure when, although stay tuned because in January I may have a surprise for you on live streaming regarding the audio. Well, I'll just leave it at that. I may have a January surprise. But anyway, audible.com makes a great gift. You can give gift memberships, and I put in the comments down below, or the description here, it should be on the feed, a list of the links for the 12 Days of Christmas shopping links, I called it, and with the links where you can go to get right to each of these ideas. So Audible subscriptions, you could give a gift subscription of 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 12 months, whatever you want. And they come with free books depending on how many months you order. So that's a good idea. And the third day of Christmas, 3 Blue Apron boxes. So if you haven't heard of Blue Apron, it is a meal ingredient and menu delivery kit, basically. There are other similar ones, basically where they send you each week. In the case of Blue Apron, I've been getting 2 menus per week with a box with all the ingredients that you need and a nice little sheet. I should have brought one down. Well, maybe next time. It's got instructions, and it's got, like if you need 2 carrots, it's got 2 carrots instead of having to buy a whole bag of carrots that you might not have use for, etc. And you can choose which menus you want, and there's ones that have different lengths of time and different types of food, and they also have some ability to specify dietary restrictions. So it's a really great option. So we got a meal train, people bringing food to us for the better part of a year, starting when Dennis was sick and continuing a little while after he died, which was wonderful. And at the end of that, I didn't know what to cook for dinner because I hadn't been cooking in practically a year. And to me, the planning is the part I hate the most. And so for Blue Apron to bring me, 2 meals a week, basically, and then the leftovers for lunch, and takes that planning right out of the equation. So I love that. So anyway, you can give a gift subscription to Blue Apron if you're looking for a gift for somebody as well. So check that out. Like I said, I put all the links in the comments here below, and as well as a link, futurewidowbook.com. Signed copy. This is a hard copy. See the lovely dust jacket here. And I use signed copies are available now. So anyway, all for now. I will be back tomorrow with the 4th day of Christmas and 5th, 6th, etc. up through 12. So stay tuned. And thank you to my friend in Germany who encouraged me to continue this. Like I said, I wasn't too sure if anybody was watching or appreciated or thought it was cringy or thought it was fun or funny or whatever. So anyway, all for now. Happy 3rd day of Christmas, and see you tomorrow. Bye.